Yeah, baby, this is where it all starts. Let's get out there and ball.
And boy, you can just hear the excitement. What a moment indeed. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. What an exciting game opening night in the NBA. Let's check out the starting lineups. First, for the Clippers, CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the back. And inside at center, along 6'11", the sky-scraping big man out of Texas A&M, DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Pierce, and it's Griffin in at the 4 slot. And for Sacramento, Collison is out there with James Anderson. And the big fella inside out of the University of Kentucky, the unbelievably gifted and powerful pivot man, DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's AC in at the power forward.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Willis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Stevenson dishes to Prigioni. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Well, they're passing to Insanity. Passes it to Bellinelli. Good on the three-point shot. Bellinelli's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Right off the bat.
And that's a real pillar to any successful defense when you talk about intensity. I mean, you can't go half-heartedly or halfway.
Here's Insanity following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Caspi with the bucket. 8 points for Chris Paul.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Well, the main problem last year for the Kings, Greg, their defense. Just couldn't slow teams down on their end of the court, and it cost them.
Yeah, listen, a lot of it had to do with the defensive problems overall. They were pretty much in the bottom 10 of every major defensive category, and dead last in blocks as well.
And you said it. I mean, the Kings had a tough time on defense. They also gave up the most fast break points in the league. I mean, they had a tough time getting back and defending in transition.
And the Kings were last in fast break points allowed, as you mentioned. What is odd was that there were rumors last season that the front office wanted to try out cherry picking on purpose. Pretty sure that's one of the worst ideas to try out in a much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's Insanity. Gay right side. Pass to Insanity. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Anderson from the arc. Good.
And even by position, they were able to find a niche role for him to play in.
Here's Insanity. The feet to Gay. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento. He's got 9.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trigger.
Crawford against Anderson. The pass to Insanity. Back to Anderson. 3-pointer. And he gets it to go.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management.
And that does it for the first half of play. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 9. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Smith. Griffin comes in for Wesley Johnson. And Pierce subbed in for Lance Stevenson. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
Now that game 1 of your NBA career is in the books, how would you rate your performance?
Well, I obviously didn't play too many minutes out there, but I felt like I was doing the right things during the time that I was on the court. So I feel like I can grow from this performance. You know.